On today's episode of Left to Rock, we just got this truck to rock. And it's idle.
I can't even talk. I just received a on the way text from Matt. That typically means he's in my driveway, so I'm looking for him. Maybe this time he's actually on his way and he just left. I know he was out late last night, but anyway, so I've been in the shop all morning and I put some tools together for this retrieval. We're going to get a 1966 f100. It's in Richmond. It was in a old garage. Garage roof fell in. They replaced the roof. Found it on Marketplace, and we were able to work with the owner of the vehicle and get it pretty cheap. So reasonable, we'll say. But it's fairly good condition. I've put together some stuff here. Definitely take fire extinguisher because safety first. I'm not taking glass cleaner. This shouldn't be. Let's get that out of the video. We don't need glass cleaner in the video. Bringing a pump because I'm sure we're gonna have to pump some gas. Brought spare wire, always PB blaster, spare batteries because we have to take a section of fence down to get to the truck. Really nice socket set. It's got the swivel sockets, all that. A full socket set, another socket set. This doesn't belong in the video either. Who did this to me? Definitely brake clean. We're going to stop. I'm sure we're going to get Berryman's. We got to get a gas can. I thought I had a gas can. I'm going to hear that from Matt. You said you had. Anyway, funnel, whole bag full of sockets, wrenches, vice grips, pliers, anything we might need there. Then I'm bringing my electrical ends and spare wire and crimpers and all that because while we were there, we noticed there were some wiring issues that I'm sure we're going to have to tackle once we're there, but any minute, he should be here, hopefully. But I'm going to get all this loaded in the truck and wait for Matt. Maybe have a cup of coffee, do something. Dexter's ready. I'm ready. Gizmo's ready somewhere. So let's wait for Matt.
So today I'm with Shawn. We are down in Richmond, Virginia, and we've located a 66 F100. It was parked here in 89-ish, 90. So that's, by my math, a long time ago.
We're gonna easily 67 years.
6.5, 7 years.
Yeah, that too.
So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing running if she'll fire, and then we're gonna load it up on the trailer. And this will be the start to this revival. We've got a inline 6 here. It's a 306. We got Sam back there. He's the old owner. I might not put him in the video, but
I mean, he's not that old.
He's kind of he was parked in this alley the same year this truck was, and he's held up really well. So he says this thing's gonna run. I hope he's right.
Very confident that this is going to run today.
He seems very overly confident.
Is boosting my confidence.
And it's helping Shawn with this whole thing. So I'm going to set you down. Shawn has a very expensive phone, so we're not going to shoot with this one. We got the GoPro there. We got this here, and Chuck's around the corner.
The cables are fairly old, but I think we'll be fine using these with the batteries we have. Definitely, you want to look at things like this when you're dealing with the ground cables. Before we do much later after today, we're definitely going to replace that ground cable. That's pretty bad. I'm going to replace this wire that is running to the coil. It's just too small for anything we want to do. So I'll work on that after we hook up the battery to make sure nothing inside catches fire. and let's get started.
No. It's too short.
Speaking of too short,
Speaking of too
I
short.
wonder what he's doing today.
Oh,
Okay. You know when you're ready.
See any bear?
All right. We're sending the lightning to it.
Putting the lightning on it?
Yeah,
You hooking it up the right way?
I think so.
That's how a fella burns a Richmond.
Red goes to the plus sign, right?
Nope.
Anything on fire? Hit the key.
I can't smell you.
Start it up. Push in the clutch. Yeah. Just go ahead and start it. I'm driving it home. I'm driving it home. What are you doing?
I'm looking at these points.
So make a mental note. We need a new ground cable. Not because it's rubber coated deleted, but because it's not long enough.
Okay.
If you want, I'll go get you.
Hey Matt,
Yeah.
he said he's willing to go get us a longer ground cable.
I mean, that would be helpful.
Longer than that. I like his measuring
I love it.
technique.
That is awesome.
So longer than your forearm.
that plus 6 inches.
Yep. Okay. All right. Well, I shall return.
Thank you, sir. Oh, man.
I'm gonna see if we use it this time, because we all know what time it is. Because that's what Shawn does.
Oh, you're beautiful, buddy. You
Yes.
just keep on. Your modeling business is going somewhere.
Now use your restroom. Hey, don't be shooting any high quality video without.
I won't. I'll wait. I'm going to shoot right here. Can you come in?
Give me 1 second.
So this model truck has points. They open and close and create the spark. Basically, they tell the system when to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and change these out because these are old and pretty worn out and corroded. I mean, it almost looks like it has a film on top of it, and it's really just old corrosion. So just to be sure, I brought some. I'm gonna change the points out and then check for spark. We have a negative battery cable coming because that one was too short. And hopefully we get some spark out of this. We already checked to make sure the starter kicked off, so I think we're looking good as far as getting it spinning. Starting, a whole nother story. So, as usual form, Shawn went to go poop. I'm stuck here doing all the work. I don't mind. But I'm curious as to why he poops so much. I'm gonna have to put a whole new show together called Where's Shawn and What's He Doing? I'll come out with a new episode every week.
I feel better. Dude, there's a fireplace in the bathroom. It's an old Civil War era home.
Mm-hmm.
It's gorgeous.
So this oil is very, very full. It's so full, it's up to the L on full. So it's extra full, and it's black.
Is that a good thing or is
It's
that a bad
good.
thing?
I mean, it's going to go in every orifice on this motor.
Orifice. He said that.
What if I told you the end of this wire that you crimped on here is too small?
I can change it.
It's not.
But if you
But
told me that.
Yeah, I wanted to know what your reaction would be.
You know, I'm in a good mood today, so nothing.
Okay.
I'd be like, whatever, dude. I'd say that like that too. Dude, whatever. How do I fix it?
So we're jumping the coil. Make sure it has power. Do not put them on the positive yet, please.
That was a close call. He could have
I
died.
do need a 3/8.
Save the day. I know. Let's get everything. You said send it, right?
Yeah, shock the shit out of it. That's fine.
Send it.
That's my voltmeter right here. It's on it. What I'm looking at. Just come over here. Take a look down in this. Can you see down in these points right here? So I just change out these points and whatever this doohickey is. And what we're looking for. Hear that? You can see it too. Maybe. Is we have spark in our distributor. That means we gotta get fuel from the fuel maker happener to the other fuel maker happener, and then
I'm holding the battery.
he's my new. You know what? This is a patent pending battery holder, Shawn 2.0.
I just ride.
That's when
like
you're
this.
racing, but when you're cruising,
Yeah.
I
I think as long as I have
You
a
can
helmet,
adjust it.
we can race.
and he's gonna be
Yeah.
like that. So Sean's gonna hold the battery. I'm gonna get this fuel line pulled off of here that goes to the old tank, and we're gonna hook up a little can, and we're gonna
Oh
see
yeah,
if we
we
can get this
went
thing to
creative
fire.
with the can.
You got a hose?
What kind of hose would you like? Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
I'll tell you what I want. What I really, really want. I want a little bit of fuel tank. We have our fuel can. I'm gonna not use zip ties because somebody forgot them. I'm gonna hang on the firewall.
I'm gonna clean
And then we're gonna get fuel in here to go to the. This is a show about cars.
No, look at it.
We have to put the hood back on the car.
We have both. You're fine.
What? No, we haven't.
Run it at an angle. Coolant, but
You can use it.
yeah.
That is a suggestion. You can use whatever you want.
We're going full send here.
Full send. All the gas. First.
Are we bringing the thunder?
Negative.
Hopefully, we'll be fine. Hopefully. Where do we put that mixed fuel?
It was in that container.
Yep. Side container in your truck.
Oh. Thank you. Why are you using mixed fuel?
I'm using mixed fuel because it's got oil to help lubricate the rings.
Where'd you learn that at?
Facebook Marketplace. Where's the cap?
Is it in gear?
Is it in gear?
Is it in gear?
It didn't move when I hit the starter before. So you can go ahead and turn it over. Alright, hold up. Definitely got spark.
Are we changing line?
No. Well, yeah, I'm gonna change it. I just want to hear it cough.
start.
Damn near we're gonna start.
On today's episode of Left to Rock, we just got this truck to run.
And idle.
And it's idling. Sounds like a diesel, but that's the dinosaurs. Alright, let's put it in gear.
So it was going through the fuel pump?
Yep.
Huh.
That was 100% through that fuel pump.
You ready to start it? See if it'll move on its own? If you do get it to move, just hang it left.
No.
I'm gonna bump it reverse.
Watch your door.
You gonna start it? Yeah, I took that wire off.
You ready? You in gear?
No.
You ready? Remember, turn left.
Get tied.
You're not doing a good job at this.
I know.
Just in case.
What year's that inspection sticker?
88. You ready?
Yeah.
That didn't do anything.
Okay.
Turn left.
That's a good sign too.
Remember, no brakes.
What?
Keep that in mind. No brakes.
Yeah, we're just in a rut.
I'm just letting you know when you come out, you're coming.
Yeah.
Wide. Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it. It's my turn again. This is my job.
I mean, you could just take that off and.
Oh, no, I got you.
Okay.
Here we go. Drop the clutch! Battery!
So 1989, this thing was parked in that alley, and I'd say how long? An hour, two? And I just drove it out of here. There's no brakes. That Mini Cooper almost got a tail end full of f100, but I stopped that from happening.
So what's next?
Next, we're gonna load this thing up, and then I'm gonna put the shine to it. And I wanna see how this paint cleans up. 'Cause, after that, I'm gonna get it running and stopping. There's no brake pedal whatsoever. It's
Definitely
gone.
needs to upgrade the brakes.
Yeah, so upgrade the brakes.
I mean, you come in closer here. It's one brake line. That's it. This is full of rust, no fluid,
Nothing.
one line, doing absolutely nothing at all.
So we're gonna go ahead and
Let's mount the hood,
mount the hood.
get the truck out here, and get this thing loaded up. Sound good?
I like it.
Let's do it.
I like it. Let's get that going. Come on, Chuck. Is that on video or is that on the slow pivot?
Mine's on video.
This is just video.
Yeah, I only got one. You should have brought your little gun.
From another hand.
Nope, I think we're good. I got my side in. Ready? Got it?
All right, go ahead and get the socket for it. Come back.
Like 5/8. Yeah, it's gone. What I'll probably do is fabricate the end good. What I'll probably do is fabricate the front instead. Get a car.
Who's riding in the bed of this thing on the way back?
Huh?
Who's riding in the bed of this thing?
Chuck always rides the bed. We're getting ready to load it up, and got to do one last thing.
One last thing.
Make it smell good. Make it smell real good. I'd go 100% out. Now you can't smell because you died of COVID twice, but
Yep.
eh,
I don't have a clue as to what it smells like.
it's basically new. The whole thing, it's basically new. There's a car.
parking brake. I got it in reverse. In reverse. I don't trust the parking brake. It might not go back up. There's first. There's second. Let's go ahead and put it in drive. There's reverse.